and the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under it.
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flow letter.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Hey, Rabbi, peace. Seemed like since we took 7 days off the line, man, nobody got nothing to talk about, man. They running out of information to talk about without us, man. Why? We don't know what y'all do without us. Because we're going in circles, boy. They go in circles. Yeah, man. So we brought you in, man, to kick it with you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, man. Yeah, we got the Voodoo Chief, man. We're gonna be live tomorrow with the Voodoo Chief, man. I'm waiting on Top to hit me back right now. Top Cat from down in Houston. To hit me back, see when he want we're gonna do that 5 indigenous tribe layout, man. Shout out Dr. Candace Matthews, down in Houston, man. She's down there kicking some behind, man, on the people down there on the land, man, doing the activist thing. We're trying to get in touch with her to get an interview with Dr. Candace from Houston, man. So there's a lot going on in the background right now. I still got to get in touch with Dr. Kia Pruitt because I was waiting on her to move, and then when I figured that she had moved, I was gonna get in touch with her, and then boom, we had to take 7 days off because of the ancestors. But yeah, man, they run out of stuff, man. If it weren't, they run out of stuff if we stop putting it out, man. I got so many. Did like 2 new tapes of some new information that I'm about to release this tape called the Vulcan. The Vulcan extraterrestrials, the ones with the willow peaks and it's different species of them, right? But the originals are the Meldekians from Meldick. And yeah, so when we got that tape coming out, man, I might drop it. I might drop it Wednesday or Thursday. Because me and the Voodoo Chief gonna go live tomorrow. Then me and Rod live this week too, like Friday. Me and Rod live this Friday. Yeah, the V Empire. The V Empire. That's what Doc called it in the Holy Tablets. The Vulcans. Now, there's different species of vampires, but the original ones come from these Meldekians, right? That they end up landing in the Bermuda Triangle. Right? They crashed down in the Bermuda Triangle. The primitives. They are more of a grit because not all the Meldekian species, which I call them Ninja Turtles, because they look like, some of them look like Ninja Turtles without the shell. No, turtles are not really, they are really neutral beings. Turtles. But you don't want to piss a turtle off, or snap a turtle off though, or one of them tortoises. They very stubborn. Yeah, you don't want to piss a snapper turtle or lock a bite down in the crack of your behind and lock on for 2,000 years. Yeah, man, you had to chop his head off to get him to let go. For people that's from the country that know about the snapper turtles, a snapper turtle will lock down on you, man, and you know he ain't letting go. Yeah, man, you bite right down. Get a bite of your behind and lock in, man. He good to go for a long time. Really, till you chop his head off. Really, if he feel threatened, he ain't gonna let go your ass. He gonna hold on tight. Yeah, so turtles are really, you know, cool beings. The turtles, we cool with the turtles, really. Most of the species, right? So yeah, man, they hey look. And I also got a tape coming out called well, actually it actually break on that Vulcan tape is actually about the planet Meldick before it got blew up. It's actually the tape that I'm putting out. It's like 20 minutes long, right? And it breaks down like before Nubaru crashed into Meldick. So it breaks down how there was different species of these creatures. They are the original reptilians. These Meldekians are the original reptilians. The turtle race is one of the oldest reptilian races on the planet, besides the alligators. Then you got the hippos. I heard a dude say, man, the only thing he ever saw a hippo scared of was a bull shark. And I said, man, yeah, that's possible, but bull sharks really don't come to hippo land. Don't really thrive, live in hippo land. You know what I'm saying? Bull sharks don't live in hippo land and rivers and shit. Bull sharks, now they can adapt to the river fresh water, but they mostly like to hang out in the Gulf. Yeah, but hippos is the baddest. That represents Big Mama, man. Hippo is Big Mama. Hippo is one of the most protected animals on the land. Right? Somebody said a constant yin. Yeah, we get ready to go out of this yin and this yang situation. We wrapping up the last of the yin and the yang situation, man. That's the Piscean age going out, right? We still got a couple scragglers. We still got a couple of people who want to be people's God and make them bow and set up their own cults. And we know that's a play on words anyway, right? The word cult is short for culture. We don't got no problem with nobody wanting to start their own culture, but the government spin that and say, oh yeah, well, he's starting a cult. Because you got two different types of people out here. You got Matthew chapter 4 people, right? Those are the people who want you to get down and serve them. I'm the man. I'm Jesus. I'm Messiah. I'm this guy, that guy. Right? That's the Matthew chapter 4 guys. Serve me. All I ask if you bow to serve me. Then it's another group. The other group is Revelations 22:8. You will want to serve them because they're doing such a good job at trying to help your ass out, but they don't want you to serve them. They say, get up, I'm your fellow servant. Get up, I'm your fellow servant. So we don't want you to follow and get down and bow and I don't need you to follow me. Be your own damn God. Be your own man. You know what I'm saying? The days for cults and all that shit is over with, my nigga. That's over. We tried it. It didn't work. You see what they did to the Holy Land. You see what they did to Doc. The days of setting up shit like that is over. And you can do it, but I mean, it's a waste of time because it's most of all those organizations have a religious base, some form of worship this guy, this Jesus or this God or this Allah, whoever the fuck, whoever he is, whoever they say. It's all game. We don't want no more of your gods. We done heard, we know all your gods, man. We are your gods. And you might not want to hear this, man, but stop smoking weed, man, and watch what happened to you. I'm telling you, our body is transforming. We turning back into gods again. Man, I don't even got to sleep but like 2-3 hours a day. And I swear I can stay up 72 hours and don't even be tired. I don't know what's wrong. I don't do no drugs. I don't know what's wrong. I can't even go to sleep. I don't even get tired no more. I was up to 3 o'clock in the morning working on AI. Then got back up 7, 8:30 in the morning. And I'm still up. And I've been up 24 hours for that. Because our body is shifting to the new frequency, we gonna sleep less. The days are gonna be longer. One day is going to become 1,000 years eventually. One day is like unto 1,000 years to the gods. So if you transferring back into Elohim's again, just like this, like we told you it was gonna happen, then one day is gonna become 1,000 years to you. You ain't gonna need less and less sleep, less food, less everything. You're gonna need less physical. You're gonna need less of this physical reality. They're gonna lighter and lighter and lighter as the shift happens, right? A lot of people that's listening, they know. If you experiencing this right now, you know what I'm talking about. You feel taller than you can feel the shift, the separation happen between you becoming a god or Elohim and the mortals. You can look when you walk around town. You can see, okay, these people mortals. And I'm a god. I'm bigger than them. I feel like I'm 10 foot tall. I feel like I'm 15 feet tall spiritually when I'm walking around looking at the mortals. It don't like, I don't go out to like, oh, I'm better than you, like nothing like that. It ain't even on that type of time. That's Piscean time. That's that niggas that want to be ego tripping. I ain't no ego. I'm a hawk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no ego. I'm a hawk, nigga. Yeah. So what I'm telling you now is, I believe that they weaponized the weed and tried to get us all doped out and keep us high. So you won't make the shit. Your body won't make the shift to the God body. We gonna stop you from going to the God body, my nigga. And unless you growing your own shit, right? The reason why now you can keep you gonna do what you want to do. You a grown joker. You a grown joker or whoever you are, right? That's listening. You gonna do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, they weaponize the shit, and it's really I figured it out. It's to keep you from switching to the God body. But I'm telling you, man. So the people that know what I'm talking about, that's on the monatomic, that's making the switch, that's taking the monatomic gold, right? The monatomic silver, The people who are speeding their vibration up, they know what I'm saying. Like tonight, like today, I'm probably gonna be up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know, like I can't go to sleep. What the hell? And I'm not tired. I don't got no headache. It just feel like I don't need sleep. I need less and less sleep. And I'm not even tired. How's that happening? I'll tell you like why it's happening, because we going through the shift. So are you becoming an Elohim again, or are you gonna stay immortal? Or are you gonna walk around with the mortals? Or are you gonna become a god? And everybody got their own definition. Niggas got their own definition of God, right? People got their own definition of what God is. But we heard most of your perspectives. We heard, but if you really want to know who God is, because people like to throw around the word God. Like Doc said, when you say God, you're really talking about the ultimate source of existence. And what is that? It's a combination of the nine gases. God is the gas. The spirit is the gas. The breath. The spirit, the gas is where the life is at. The life is in the gas. That's why when people pass away, because we don't say die, right? They create these words, these spell words to trap us here. Like die, but you really pass, right? Because some people say pass, some people say die, right? Die is to trap you here. Pass is to send you through. Right? So, yeah, Babylon the Great is on our last leg, and it's pretty much over with, man. The fat lady had already sung already. And we in the downhill situation. We almost off the downhill. We about to be back up here. As soon as we get dark out. We're gonna be uphill as soon as we get dark out. And like I said, that's all I want to say, boy, I'll tell you, I'm doing so hard. It's so hard to hold my tongue on what they doing to Doc. But Doc said, don't stay out of it. Boy, I'm telling you. Boy. What we see is going on, boy, I can go down the line on these niggas. But I ain't gonna get started though, Doc. Cause I know what's going on. We already logically pieced everything together. Man, I don't charge for interviews. Just hit me up. Get with me. Yeah, we don't charge for no interview. We'll come kick it with you. What his name is? Love is the Nation. Yeah, we'll check you out, man. Hit me up in the emails. Yeah, so I can go down the line on these niggas, man. On what they doing to Doc, and it ain't the government. That's all I'm gonna say on it. It ain't the government that's holding them in now. The government over with. Ain't no government. We only got a rogue fraction of the Donald Trump committee, who's the liquidation crew. They're the liquidation crew. That's what we do. Donald Trump crew is the liquidation crew. And go look up liquidation. No, let me backtrack. United States is a corporation, for you people that's listening, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. United States is not a country, it's a business. Okay, you got that right. Well, go look up what happens to a business when they're being liquidated. They bring in the liquidator. And then, so you understand what I say when I say Donald Trump is his crew is the liquidation crew. Now the sad part about it is that we're so disorganized on the land, and niggas got so much ego, they don't want to even get down. They don't want to sit down with each other and come up with a plan as the shift happened to make a smooth transition. They want to be this or that or this. Then you got niggas out here. They must be agents. Anybody else that's speaking on the moors, and then if you ain't speaking correct, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't coming correct, you know what I'm saying? You could be working with the government. Some niggas is working with the government, man. I'm just gonna say they working with the government. They working with the killer clowns, the niggas who rock our crowns like they know about the minds, but they a whole bunch of clowns. Literally. Go look them up. The Shriner Circus. And then tell me why he wearing the damn fez on his head. But then when you mention more, they put the COINTELPRO on you. Just like they did Doc, just like they did Larry Hoover. Just like they did Noble Drew Ali. Just like they did Marcus Garvey. Hell, we don't even know if Marcus Garvey made it back to Jamaica. They could have got him on a plane when they let him out and flew halfway over the ocean and then threw him out. Then made a turnaround. We don't know if that, because there wasn't no word that his plane ever landed in Jamaica. We ain't hear nothing from Marcus Garvey after he got released from prison. You know what I'm saying? And then he said niggas that say, oh, Marcus Garvey was a sellout. We got him in pictures with the Walter Plackers. Right? Ashdock, and don't make no mistake about it. Because niggas think Doc was crazy. Make no mistake about it. Ashdock Command is real, nigga. It's more than Doc talk about the Ashdock Command. Go look up Billy Myers. Go look up the dude Charles. I'll think of his last name in a minute. That said he contacted him in 54. This is it's some extraterrestrials, Great White Brotherhood, who's involved with this, man. And the main thing was to crack us out. I told y'all the main thing was to drug us out. Just like I just told you that weed is a part of it. That weed is a part of stopping you, man. I'm telling you, you don't want to be. I don't give a damn what you say. Unless you growing it yourself now, they didn't weaponize the shit and it's part of stopping you from being who you are, my nigga. I'm telling you. And you talking to a nigga that smoked a half a pound a day. Yeah, you talking to a nigga that smoked a half a pound a day. Yeah, nigga. So you ain't just because like my teacher always say, you can't tell nobody to stop doing nothing you ain't never did. If you never smoked crack, you don't know what it's like to smoke crack. You don't know how like the type of shit that motherfuckers go through in their mind. You can't tell nobody to stop smoking crack if you never smoked it. You can tell them, but it's not gonna have the same effect unless they know you smoked it and quit. I'm telling you, that's gonna have a different effect. Because they're gonna say, if he did it, if he smoked it and quit, I can quit. So we don't recommend telling nobody to get off shit that we never tried. I ain't never tried crack, so hey, you on your own on that one. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you to get off crack because I ain't never smoked it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Listen to what I'm telling you. He says, are you about ye? Are you talking about what? I'm talking about what, man? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Now Now I'm just trying to tell you, man, I'm just trying to give you the heads up. If you want to get your God body, that shit gonna stop you from doing it. Unless because I'm telling you, they didn't weaponize it. So hey, you heard it here. I ain't gotta make you believe what I'm telling you. Don't believe me. That's what our master teacher always said. Go check it out. Try it and see. Cause you gotta breathe to get out of here, nigga. Yeah, you gotta breathe to get out of here. And you're gonna need your lungs. Your lungs is a part of your Elohim, your Godhood. I'm telling you. He said vote for Pops. Hey, so what they got? What they got to vote for Pops? Because I want to be on that. We need to be promoting it. We need to be promoting that if it's something that's gonna help Doc and they can go and do something. You know, somebody can make something happen. So that brother, hey brother, what you talking about when you say vote for the master teacher? Cause the the master teacher birthday just passed on the 26th. That's 3 days ago. Be sure to go check out this playlist we've got called the Free Malachi York playlist. Now the pole shift ain't gonna happen. Me and the Tahuti and them fixed that a long time ago. Well, Tahuti actually, you know. I remember him doing it though. Tahuti fixed the pole shift problem when it last time it happened. And only thing that would cause it is that them suckers move the weights. You know, if you got a tire, right? You got a tire. When you go get you got 4 tires on your car, right? And when you go up to 60, if your tire starts shaking, that means it need weights. Need weights. So you take it up there, they put it on a balancer, and they put weights on it. What you think the pyramids are? One stone weighed 300 tons. And you're talking about thousands of them stacked on top of each other in one location. You think that ain't make no difference? The weight of the pyramids. Just think about it. A 40-acre pyramid down in Cholula. You think, and not to mention that, if you think I'm lying and you think about talking about balance, think about the locations of these pyramids and the ley lines and longitude lines that the pyramids lie on, as if they were strategically put there, like they were being balanced and knocked into place to keep the tire from wobbling, right? So the pole shift ain't gonna happen no more. We made a promise that we ain't gonna let it happen like that no more. Next time we're gonna send fire on your ass. We just gonna burn the whole field this time. We ain't gonna flood the field. We flooded the field last time. We're gonna burn it this time. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said it's gonna burn for 300 and some years and then take 600 and some years to cool off. It's gonna burn for 300 and some years and then take another 600 and some years to cool off. That's what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. Peace be unto Khadijah Muhammad, who made her ascension, Farrakhan's wife. May Allah be pleased with her. She passed away, Brother Khadijah. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. So my prayers go out to Minister Farrakhan and his family and the children. May Allah be pleased with Khadijah Muhammad, Farrakhan. right? So yeah, that's some more news that happened. And then right before she passed away, I'm gonna tell you, man, the day before she passed away, Rod was calling me and was talking about her. He was saying, "Man, I need you to do a tape on Farrakhan's wife, and because we're doing the matriarch, right? You see, I just put the one out about Candace and the other two ladies, right? So he had called me right before she passed, and he said, "Hey, man, I need you to do this tape on Betty Shabazz, Khadijah, Farrakhan's wife, and I need you to do one on the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's wife." And then he said, "Do a comparative studies on the three, right?" So I was working on that, and then boom, the next day she passed away. I'm still working on the tape. I hadn't got it out yet, but she had passed away right when we was working on the tape, me and Rod. So it's crazy. That was crazy. And I was like, dang, Farrakhan older than her, but they keeping him alive. They keeping Farrakhan alive, huh? Farrakhan, like he's 93. So peace, man, peace and blessings on to the minister of Farrakhan's family, man. For it's a sad time, but like I say, it ain't no, at least you ain't get took out by the devil. Assassinated or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She lived to be a good ripe in old age. And yeah, we already did a shot of Shakur. We already shouted her out on her pass, and we did a whole tape on it. We did a whole tape on Asada, brother, already in the matriarch playlist. So go check that out. Yeah, yeah, man. So yeah, peace to the Nation of Islam and everybody, man, over at the nation, man. Cause we love the nation. The nation is our family. They really one of our strongest tribes on the land right now. Once they can get all the infiltrators out. Hey, shout out Rizal Islam in Compton, man, on the West Coast. Yeah, man. So we really just came to kick it with you and chop it up with you because we see they don't got nothing to talk about unless we come online. We got so much high, man. Look, I got so many tapes lined up. We ain't running out of information no time soon. I need, if I could have 7 twins and I could put them to work for the next 10 years and they could all drop a tape every day and we'll still be run out of information. I could make 7 clones, everybody drop a tape every day, and we still behind. For the next 10 years, if I get 7 clones, everybody drop a tape every day for the next 10 years, we still behind. Now, how is that happening? How the hell is that happening? And they thought they stopped us when they got dark. They said, we get him. But little do they know, man, the Osiris procession already happened. 1997, man, the master did his work. He already wrapped you niggas up and rolled y'all up already. He already had put all the information out that was necessary for us to make the jump. A lot of y'all made the jump. Some people didn't. Some people still looking for some dumb guy. And they like go over your head, Bruce Leroy. Yeah, you the master. So enough. Now ain't you? Now bow down and kiss my shoes, sucker. Cause remember I told you, there's some suckers out here like that. They want to start a cult. They want people to follow them and bow and serve them. Bow down and kiss my shoes, sucker. You know, show nuffs. Some show nuffs out here now. And you can see them. You can look at them and tell who they are. Then you got Bruce Leroy's who don't know they masters. And they going around looking for some dumb guy, which turned out to be an AI computer in the back of a building that's printing up slips for Lucky Charm cookies and shit. Yeah, Lucky Charm cookies, man. And speaking of artificial intelligence, I had a vivid dream about IBM. And in the dream, I said, man, Doc Ben said that. In the dream. When I was seeing pictures and they were showing me images. And I was like, man, so how long this shit been, how long AI? And you know what, in my dream, I was asking a lot of questions. And I asked, how long has AI really been in running? And you know what they told me? They said AI been running since 1980. AI, they've been having AI since 1980. The shit that we using now, they've been having this shit for 20, 30 years. They just not the military letting us use it now because they done. It's like you had a video game, you play it so many times. After you done played it 200 times, you let somebody, you pass it's like a hand-me-down, like a pair of shoes. Like you wear a pair of shoes so many times, these shoes hand-me-down now. The AI shit we got is hand-me-down from the military, man. I'm telling you, man. Oh, say vote for him to be free. Yeah, man. What they doing there? We got to vote to make him free. We got to vote to make an innocent man free. Listen to how the hell that sound. We got to vote to make somebody to get somebody free who was set up by the government and some rogue suckers. Really, and technically, we ain't going. We're gonna spare some of the suckers because the people that they was dealing with, like Richard Moultries. Richard Moultries is the one that wrote up a whole plate, created all the storylines that you hear about the kids being touched. That shit didn't come created till later. Jacob York's shit that he did down in Florida, that didn't even work. They had to create a whole nother storyline after the fact because none of them could hold a story up straight. None of their stories lined up in court. So Richard Moultries, who's from London, who's dispatched out of London, but they make it like he was a attorney general in Georgia. He dispatched from London as the Grand Marquis at the dock. And Ted and Martin Brandonfield out of Alabama, who are killer clowns, who I ain't gonna say they sponsored Doc, but they some suckers who got mad because Doc exposed what they were doing with the kids. Yeah, and so they dispatched this guy to write he's a writer and he writes stories on, and the shit that he was telling the people to say was so gruesome they didn't even want to say it. But he said, if you don't say it, your mother, like Tariq Noel's and Barbara Noel's, your mother is gonna go to jail for 50 years if you don't say what I'm telling you to say on this paper that Dr. Malachi York touched me. Yeah, we ain't heard, and ever since we busted his ass and proved that he was full of shit, you ain't heard nothing from Tariq Noel since. Where he at now? And I'm gonna leave it on, Doc. I ain't gonna say nothing else, Doc. Cause Doc said don't stay out of this. Don't even worry about it, cause it is what it is. But we talking about voting to get somebody free. How you vote? How? Who gonna vote? Who we voting to? The government? Who the hell we voting to? I believe that's a bunch of crap. That's what I believe. Based on logical sense. What we gonna vote to get a man who ain't did shit out of jail for? Well, we already got all the recantment statements. I got the recantment statements. Oh, my son told me a long time ago. So, yeah, so voting for what? Who they voting to? Sheriff Seals, the killer clown? Who we voting? The governor? Who y'all gonna send them votes to? The New Wapians? So come on, man. Somebody got to just vote. Yeah, just vote, go vote, but don't fall for the game. They've been spinning our wheels for quite some time to where we on some gangster shit. We ain't on no playing no games about no Dr. Malachi York. We don't play no games. So I put that on my mama. If I was down there and I saw if I went to find out what they were doing that voting it, and I found out what's the end goal of this, and it's some bullshit, I'm slapping whoever in charge of that shit. I'm gonna slap the motherfucking teeth out their mouth. I'm slapping whoever in charge of this shit because there's some more shit, some more march, and this and that bullshit. When the suckers they're keeping them in there got essentially supposed to have his same blood. I'm gonna leave it at that. And Doc, I ain't gonna say nothing else. Cause I can hear Doc back voice in my head. I'm telling you, man. He in my head. I'm telling you, man. He in my head. Dude, man, don't even mention the dude name on my page, man. Don't even mention that dude name. Like, people still entertaining this dude. Ain't nobody slapped that nigga yet. Ain't nobody slapped this dude yet for playing. Look, we not the same. Like I'm telling you, man. Like I don't know who was on it. I ain't the same. We ain't the same. I ain't the same as them. I come from a different place, man. I done seen niggas get hit with a 12 gauge and blew out the window, nigga. I done seen niggas get hit with a 12 gauge and blew back at the Taco Bell. On the other side I done seen a nigga get hit with a gauge and blew 2 Taco Bell to the other side. Yeah, we ain't just. I done been in places where people that robbed my dad and took his keys and shot him in the head while me and my brother sitting in the car, and my dad lived. So, yeah, my daddy go buy drugs. He use fake money. He take a dollar bill and take a fake $100 bill and iron it on there with some glue. He go buy some crack, and when he buy the crack, the dude see the money fake. He put out boom, blow him with a 357 right there in the car, and he drive. My dad drive off all the way back to the house and pass out in the park in the driveway. So you talking to somebody like we ain't got time to. I don't play with clowns and all that shit like niggas, scary niggas. Like we don't do all it. So yeah, man, we on some different type of. I'm on some real. We'll really roll your ass up. I'm on that type of stuff. We'll roll you up like a joint, nigga. On when you on that fake ass. Oh, we gonna overcome. Oh, we gonna do something. We gonna vote, man. Nah, bruh. Fuck voting. To me, voting. Who y'all gonna send it to? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man. They full of shit to me. They full of shit. So, yeah, man. Don't believe the hype, man. Over the last, I see they did the same thing to El Chapo though, cause El Chapo like in the same prison as Doc. And Larry, they let Larry put him in state now, but Larry was in there with Doc, Jeff in there with Doc. So it seemed like to me, it's some kind of thing with these U.S. government and people that make enemies with them, like they hire the people that they hate the most. The people that the U.S. hate the most, they become their worst enemies. They lock in Florence, Colorado, right? Because they hated El Chapo. El Chapo hated them though, because he knew they were screwing over his country. They were coming trying to take over the drug, essentially, allegedly, right? Because we can't say it was the whole U.S. That's how they set up this mechanism like this. But we know that the George Bush outfit, right? The George Bush outfit, senior, and his whole crew, and that goes with Obama, that goes with Joe Biden, because he was Obama's right hand man. That goes with Lil Bush. That goes with Cocaine Bill out of Arkansas, who was the president, right? Hillary, all of them, they all fall under George W. Bush and that coup that they were running, and they all were dope dealers. They were moving dope off of Texas oil rigs, right? We all like, this is old information. We don't own no damn planes and boats. They're bringing in here. El Chop was working for them. Escobar working for them. They scoring from Escobar, right? But then if you don't want to get down with them, or you want to say, oh yeah, you don't want to go along with what they got going, they mean now you a criminal. The criminals call you criminal, right? How convenient. Yeah. The criminals call, hey, shout out that boy Wesley Pipe, man. With a name like that, man, hey, don't leave your girl around Wesley Pipes. That don't sound like a good name that you won't leave your girl around, man. Wesley Pipes sound like he'll pipe your girl. Sound like he a black ass nigga that'll pipe your girl down. Yo, Wesley Snipes he blacker than the. Yeah, look, at night, if he on name, you'll see if his eyes, if he open, that's how black he is. And yeah, man, then you got the pipe on the end. Man, that ain't no good combination for yeah, man, Wesley Pipes. Black ass, like black ass nigga with waves. Yeah, right. Hey, but yeah, man, but yeah, so we dealing with criminals who were criminals from the jump. Matter of fact, in fact, their whole structure is based on criminality. They were convicts who were brought over here by the dirty Moors. And I can't really say all those Moors that were dirty, they brought them over here, but because some of them jokers just were following orders. Because they're like, some people was just following orders, or they you know, some people get put in situations. It's like this. Like I'm gonna give you an example. Like 1492, they thought they tricked the Moors thinking they were gonna leave, and then they let them get on the ships and burned everything down, right? But they kept the navigators and their families, and they said, if you don't help Columbus, right, the double agent. He was a double damn agent for the crown. For the crown, he really was working for the Venetians and backdooring Spain. But if you don't help Columbus sell over here, we're gonna murder your family. And if Columbus don't make it back, we're gonna know that your family should be murdered. So what would you do if you was a Moor, a navigating Moor, and they got your family kidnapped? So some Moors got put in situations like that, and then they being called dirty Moors by some newcomers, babies who don't know what the hell they talking about. They don't even know what the hell the word Moor means. They just heard somebody else say, "Oh, the dirty Moors," and then they join out, "Oh, all Moors dirty." That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with idiots. We're dealing with people who are uneducated and don't read the facts and just want to believe anything anybody say, so they just going around talking out the side of their damn neck. So you got to understand all ramifications to this shit of what we was dealing with when you're talking about calling somebody dirty. Because your ass can be called, if they had your kids, what would you do? Oh, somebody said, no, I ain't going, I ain't attacking nobody. If you think, I didn't see no comments. Hey, but look at this though. That's another story. We got so many tapes on that, right? That's another story. Right? But here's where we at. We at the point where we can't play no games with these suckers no more, man. We gotta boycott all of his shit. We gotta boycott his music. How Jews make the most money on rap and they don't even listen. How the small hats making all this money off rap and hip hop and they don't even listen to the shit. Half of them. At least the older ones that was making all the money off of it. The new generation, you know, of small hats. Right? They being I don't know what the word is to call it, but yeah, how is that happening? How are all of the small hats making millions off of rap and hip hop, off of some niggas saying kill this nigga, kill that in, kill that in, and they promote it and they making all the money off of it, but they don't even listen to it and don't let their kids listen to it. How is that even happening? Because you know, it was a little boy. What made me bring that up is I saw this clip on Instagram of this little boy trying to sell his album to the small hat. He go to the small hat community. He's standing in front of the synagogue, right? Because they go in the synagogues. Muslims go in mosque. Christians go in the church, right? So he's standing in front of their synagogue as they come out. The little the Moorish boy. Right, they trying to call him black, right? But the little black boy is selling his CD and to try to sell it to the small. He's like, since the small has made so much money off hip hop, would you give me $5 for my album? They said, oh no, nobody, no small hat bought the little boy album. No small hat. They're like, oh no, we don't listen to that. We don't listen to. What you mean you don't listen? You don't even know what the hell's on it. What the hell you mean you don't listen? You don't even know what's on it. What if I'm rapping Jewish rap? You know what I'm saying? The little boy didn't say that, but I was just thinking all that in my head as he was asking these small hats. And the little boy had a point. Like, y'all making all this much money, but y'all want to spend $5 on it. They don't even buy it. How are they making money off something they don't even buy it? Let's listen to how it sounds. Huh? I hear how it sounds. So yeah, man, yeah, man, them boys on vacation, Wesley. Them boys on vacation. Yeah, so this is what we're dealing with, man. We're dealing with people who are going around and just blurting out shit. We're dealing with people that saying they spiritual guys, they're spiritual leaders, and they heard something from God or the universe or the ancestors or whoever the hell they hear it from, and then they come out to just to disrespect somebody they don't even know for no reason at all. Man, I don't disrespect nobody I don't know that ain't ever disrespected me. I don't give a damn about nobody. I don't give a damn about dissing nobody that ain't never dissed me. You know what I'm saying? What? That's a waste of time. I don't got that much time on my hands to go and say, let me go just hate this dude and say I don't like this dude just cause. Oh, just because I don't like the way he talk or whatever, you know. I don't got that much time on my hands. If I don't like the way you talk, I just won't listen to you. Why would you sit and listen to somebody you don't like the way they talk? Man, it's 2026. You don't got to do that. You act like people will sit there and want to attack you because they don't like the way you talk. Acting like they being forced at gunpoint to sit and listen to you. These niggas, shit is crazy, man. The mortals. You're dealing with, this is God dealing with mortals, though. You got to keep that shit in mind. And niggas mad about my cause they thought niggas mad at my Jesus chain. Saying, oh yeah, Young Gills got a Jesus chain on. Yeah, nigga, I got a Jesus chain on. So what, nigga? So what? You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna dance on that? Cause I can't really get into what it is. I could have put the sun and the sky on my neck. It could have been equivalent. It's equivalent to the zodiac. This is what I'm saying, man. Mind your own damn business, you'll get a lot done. I'm telling you. When you mind the other motherfucking business, you messing up on yours. I'm telling you. When you minding somebody else's business, you lacking on yours. I'm telling you, man. I got too much business of my own damn business to worry about somebody else's, especially if they ain't paying. Why you worried about somebody else's business and you don't work there? You don't work at their business? Huh? They ain't paying you? So why the hell you worry about what the hell he got going? Now, he was paying you to worry about what he got going, then that's your job. Right? So then you got to be worried about what he's doing because he paying you to be worried about what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? That part. So yeah, you'll get a long way in life, man, if you take that advice. My granddaddy, he said, put it as, don't go messing with nobody. Don't go fucking with nobody that you don't know. Hey, man, don't go messing with nobody because, man, because what if that guy has had a bad day? I just watched a movie. What's the name of that movie, man? I think it's called, it's a movie about road rage, right? I think of the name of it, and it's a good movie. But this lady laid on her horn on this guy, man. And then she pissed that guy off. And that guy killed everybody on her phone list. Was going around trying to kill her and her son. And killed her brother. Killed her brother's wife. Killed her lawyer. Yeah, killed her boyfriend. Just because she honked the she honked the horn at him and then wouldn't apologize when he asked for her to apologize to him. Sometimes you got to agree with the enemy, man, to get out of there, man. Listen to what I'm telling you, you YNs. Sometimes you got to agree with the enemy, man, to get the hell out of there, to live to fight another day. Don't be a damn fool now. And so, yo, we ain't no killers, but don't push us. We ain't no killer, man. But we ain't the same. This ain't the generation, this ain't the 70s generation that y'all did, that y'all could tell anything and tell us what y'all doing for Doc and this and that, and think that we gonna just believe that shit. We ain't gonna, no, niggas ain't that, this ain't that generation, nigga. The generation you dealing with is the generation that was on the land that got guns put to their head when they was 3 and 4 years old. Those kids that were 3 and 4 years old, like phase one, and the rest of them, those kids are all grown now, and now they're asking questions like, "Hey, I remember this. What the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, what's up now?" And we don't want to hear we don't want to hear that pussy shit you talk. We want to hear some real shit, or else we finna roll your ass up with the rest of it. We finna roll you up, nigga, because you part of the problem. I'm telling you, man. So motherfuckers finna start getting down or laying down in a minute, man. I'm telling you. We almost to that point. I ain't gonna tell you how I would roll. I already told Faye, man, we need to start lining niggas up, man. Hey, what you got? You got anything? You don't got nothing? Boom. Next, you got anything? You don't got? Oh, you don't know that? Boom. You know what I'm saying? We almost at that point, nigga. No mercy. You either with us or you against us. You know what I'm saying? So you dealing with that 2002 generation. that 2002 made 2002 generation. There were 3 and 5 between the ages of 3 and 9 years old on that land. Yeah. And they grown now, and they saying, nigga, to hell with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas scary as hell. We'll roll y'all up too. Y'all can get out of our way, or we gonna roll y'all up. Cause they telling them youngsters that's grown now, that's trying to do something. They telling them, hold up, wait, man, hold on, we working on it. We doing something right now. We've been working on it for 20 years. Yeah, 20 years, nigga. Y'all been working on it for 20 years. Yeah. So the youngsters saying, well, yeah, 20 years you ain't got it. Get out the way, man. You ain't gonna get it. Well, hold on. Like they said, well, you can either get out the way or we can roll you up. Which one is it? I'm telling you, man. That's how fast they're coming, man. They rolling niggas up. They ain't on that with y'all on. Y'all that old stuff y'all on no more. They rolling niggas up. And them boys got guns and all that vests, and them boys really on some on some crazy, like some, yeah, man, on some let's go to war type shit. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, so yeah, somebody says poverty breeds crime. Yeah, that is true. But what dictates poverty? Because poverty, their money is not real. Paper dollar ain't shit. So what dictates poverty? Because having a bunch of 100,000 to your ear, you still in poverty because you just hurting $100,000 worth of debt. Fiat currency, debt notes. It's not no money. Real money is this, George. Real money is this, George. That's why I don't do no savings. This is my savings. These are my savings. Right? It's my savings. I don't do that. Yeah. That fiat. We only got a couple dollars. Just for, rainy day. Man, buy silver, buy gold, man. Buy guns. Butter. We really don't like butter. Butter is that shit that, you know what I'm saying, like a Rolls Royce. That's butter. Soon as you buy it and drive off the lot, you went down $25,000. Soon as you cop it. Soon as you say you go into the brand new Rolls Royce, you pay $250. Well, whatever, $275 with tax, whatever. Right? Soon as you drive off, you just went down to $225. If you try to go back and sell it back to them, they gonna give you $225 for it. You just lost 50 racks. That's butter. Now some land, you go buy some land for 250 racks, sit on it for 10 years, it's worth $1 million. That's gone. Youngsters, understand the difference between guns and butter. See, this really guns too. They try to say, oh, this is butter, but this really guns. Gold is guns. Butter is going to the strip club and throwing $10,000 on a sister to defile herself and take her clothes off, and in a place that smell like straight butt crack and ass off up in there. Smell like straight butt crack, ass, and beer and liquor off up in that place. And you just threw $10,000 and then just left the gas station and a homeless guy asked you for $5, you ain't even got it. And what kind of shit is this? Yeah. You can't tell me Magic City and Atlanta don't smell like ass. I'm telling you, man. It smell like straight ass in Magic City. Club Onyx in Dallas smell like ass. Yeah. I saw a chick shaking her head like she had herpes or something up in there. Yeah, so, yeah, man, you wasting your time, man. Don't waste your time and waste your damn mind at the same damn time. Because you waste your time, you're gonna waste your mind. Because time is energy. Because if you put time backwards, it's emit. Emit is what energy do. Energy can be emitted. And emitted can also translate it to being added in or tack on, as in tachyon energy, which is free, you know. Energy is free, you know. It is everywhere. All you gotta do is know how to tack it on. Tachyon energy. I'm telling you, man. You know, hey, Rodriguez, you know it smell like ass up in Magic City, man. And all them suckers up in there going to hell. Now, I got my own definition of hell, because some of y'all don't believe in hell. But the concept, we came out with the concept, they took it. Go look at the papyrus of the weighing of the heart ceremony. That shit is real, whether you like it or not. You'll see. Your ass hate when your ass go to get out of here and you don't be like, and you them 42 negative confessions you violated. Yeah, you gonna see. It's gonna be a sad day for a lot of people. Cause it ain't got nothing to do with no damn religion. It's got something to do with your heart. We don't care nothing about what you believe, none of that shit. That ain't gonna matter. It's what's your heart like. Let me see. Let me take a look at that heart. Was you a rapist? Was you a liar and a killer? Because every time you do something like that, a talent is put onto your heart, and your heart get heavier and heavier and heavier. Every time you do something wrong and you know it's wrong in your heart get heavier. That's why you feel the way you feel. You ever the feeling when you break something at home, when your mama at work and she called and find out you broke it and say, when I get home, I'm gonna tear your ass up. And so you don't want to play the game, you don't want to eat, you don't want to go outside. Only thing you thinking about is how you gonna get your ass set up to where that the belt don't hurt when it hit your ass. That's the only thing you thinking about, man, for the rest of the day after this. Yeah. Of how I'm gonna either try to get out of this whooping or, just make it to where it don't hurt that much. Put me by 5 pair of pants on. But see, that 5 pair of pants shit didn't work with my mama. My mama catch you getting out the damn tub and beat your ass. Yeah, my mama was gangster and she crazy as hell. My mama crazy. And they don't try to think you big and bad and they gonna try to lift her hand at her. She'll take a brick upside your damn head. A real brick, nigga. A center block. My mama break a center block over your head. I'm telling you. How do I know? Because I seen it, nigga. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Real center block. My mama, hey, man. My mama, man, make you think you ain't her child. Like, man, did she really love me? Did somebody love me? Hit me with a damn center block like that? So she tried to kill me, man. Seemed like she was trying to kill me, man. Somebody that love you wouldn't hit you over the head with a brick like that now. I'm gonna tell you. My mama crazy, man. Somebody that love you damn sure won't hit you over the head with no brick like that, man. She hit you like you was a nigga out the street. But she'll tell you gonna act like a nigga out the street? I'll treat you like one now. I'll treat you like one. Yeah, cause hey, boy, that was her specialty. Bust you upside the head. That's my mama's specialty. When all else fails, bust them upside the head with a brick. That'll line them out. I'm gonna tell you, man. Bust him with that brick. That's gonna get him line. That'll get him back straight. I guarantee. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I thought that, man, you can't love You can't say you love nobody and then hit him like that with no brick, man. That ain't right. Try to kill her, man. I'm telling you, my sister, she same way, man. She raw too like that. She'll bust you upside the head too, man, with something. They quick to bust somebody up like a ball, like they quick to bust you upside the head. The women on my side of my mama's side, they quick to bust you upside. My grandma like that too, man. Yeah, they like busting niggas upside the head. With bricks specifically. It don't matter what kind of brick. The bigger the better though. The solider. The solider, the better. I'm telling you, man, this is raw and uncut. Where I come up with. Then my daddy, he was a real gangster, man. He's on America Most Wanted for armed robberies. They call him the shotgun bandit. Man, my daddy is the reason why they stopped doing prepaid gas. Yeah, like you can go out, used to be able to go to the pump your gas first, then go pay. They don't do that no more because of my dad. Yeah. Mark Hill, he stopped them from doing that. That's on everything I love, nigga. My dad used to go fill up his truck, go in there and get him a whole 2 cases of 24 beers and walk out the store, nigga, get in his truck, smash out. Because and then we lived in the middle of the country, so they don't know where he lived in the middle of the woods. So see, once he got on the interstate, you ain't never see him no more. And then he'll come back when he run out, he'll come back, fill up, hit him again. They stopped doing that prepaid pump shit. And then once he started messing with that crack, that's when he really got bad. He started robbing with the shotgun after they started doing the prepaid shit. Yeah, so my daddy went on a high-speed chase with 200 police chasing him with my little sister in the car. And he got away from the police and jumping the train. I could write a whole movie about my life, nigga, on some gangster shit, really, like on some real life. Yeah, so hey, what kind of questions you got? Hit me with that. That's what I was really waiting on. I'm trying to. It says I'm from Louisiana. Hey, hit that, drop that question in the chat, man. I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm from Shreveport, man, Louisiana. I lived in BR, you heard me? And we used to go to New Orleans like every other day. Because New Orleans like 45 minutes from BR. So I'm pretty much like all over Louisiana, really. I'm pretty like I grew up in Shreveport. We from like my people, we from Coshado though. We the Coshado Indians, right? So my grandma and them, they Coshado Indians. And so we originally from Coshado, right? But then our land got somebody says which way? The wave happened in the 2000s. So that militant wave, it happened in the 2000s. Really, it really happens. I think it happened in 93, right? So I think the wave started in 93, right? 93 and then up all the way up until now. That's when the new generation of these star seeds coming in, and they ain't the same no more. You can't trick them as easy. I remember used to be take a candy from a baby and hide it behind your back. The baby be looking around like he lost. Nigga, you take a candy from a baby now and try to put it behind your back. That baby say, nah, come on, run that behind your back, man. You got my candy behind your back. Come on, run that. Run that, man. Run my candy, man. Hey, no, you ain't, nigga, you ain't put, hey, that candy behind your back, run that. So them babies started coming in 93. Doc said that it was a wave that because like because we had different waves, right? So it was a 1970 wave. Then you had a 85 wave, the 1985 wave. Then you had the 93 wave, though, was the new computer kids, right? The nerds. And then like from, like I said, 93, 95 going into 2000s, now we got a different generation of kids, and with them being born into a system that's already manipulated. What I mean by that is, it's like they coming into a system where rap is full blown, right? Remember, like in, you talking about when Easy them came out, you know what I'm saying, the 90s. You talking, well, no, really, when did Easy E come out with the cruising down the street and my 6'4", jocking them, you know, Mag went to the park to get the scoop. Knuckleheads out there, Cole shoots them. So it was a dope man when crack cocaine hit. We talking about what? Mid-range 80s, early 90s, 91, 92, right? The crack era, right? So that was the beginning of all this gangster, this and that, right? Besides all the mafia movies we were watching, right? That's the beginning of it. And then they followed up with people, with movies like Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, all these movies. And then other rappers came, more rappers. So now everybody is thinking, so if it's cool now to rap about how many kilos you sold, or how many people you done shot and murdered, or how many women you done slept with, that's supposed to be cool. Like, how is that cool? Like, how is that cool? Or I done slept with 2,000 women. Man, if I was a girl and a dude was talking about how many women he slept with, I definitely wouldn't sleep with him, because he about to have AIDS. He damn sure might have a STD, because some of that shit kill out dormant. And it's a lot of AIDS going around. I'm gonna tell you, boy. It's a lot of AIDS. It's more AIDS in Atlanta than anywhere. If you're in Atlanta, be careful. If you're talking about knocking a lot, somebody, every 1 out of 10, some people got AIDS. Somebody said, yeah, so every 1 out of 10 people got AIDS or syphilis or some other kind of sexual transmitted disease. I'll be afraid to be sleep. And nowadays, I'll be afraid to be a person that want to be knocking all these chicks down. I'll be afraid to do that. That's like playing Russian roulette. That's like taking my 357, putting you one in and putting it in and spinning it and said, click. Yeah. Even if you use a rubber, rubbers don't stop you from getting STDs. Who told people that? He says, will you interview Inky? Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Yahweh, King Yahweh, right? Yeah. Hopefully he come on, man. Hey, if he'll chill with Big Meech, y'all hang out with me, right? If he hang out with, he had dinner with Big Meech. You may say, oh, Inky having dinner with Big Meech? Why these Hollywood stars wearing crosses? You think the cross represents death. The cross is dealing with the zodiac. So it's like it's the same as me wearing this Jesus piece, really. It's like it's just symbolism. It's like it can be more than symbolism. You got what you call pendant in the world of magic or witchcraft, or what you would call it, right? You got pendants, and pendants mean something. They got a signature. They got an energy field. They can be used like for protection. They can be used to repel. It depends on how you set the alchemy up on it. So when you're talking pendants or people wearing crosses or these different types of symbols, the star and the crescent or whatever the case may be. It depends on the type of alchemy that they're trying to get off with it, or the type of whatever it be, protection, to repel, to attract, right? Because you can either repel, attract, or deflect. Repel, or deflect and repel is about the same, but so you can attract, repel, or neutralize. So it's like it's, you know, you get left, right, or in the middle type of thing. When it come down to the appendix, you gotta go get this tape we put out called in the school, Young Elder School of Hogwarts, called the science of the appendix, and the we break down how you can set up the alchemy on it, because anything, a lot of alchemists know that you use inanimated objects, what you call props. You use props. Sigils is another word for it, right? That's mostly like and some of they can go into actual the signature of a being. Actual beings have their own appendix or symbols and signs that go along with it. Matter of fact, I can show you what I'm talking about, but I had to go in there and get it out of my box. I got a whole bunch of sigils in my box, in my alchemy box, right? I got all the I got the angel Michael's symbol. I got the King Solomon's seal, which is the seal of really Ramesses the second is King Solomon, right? He was the one that was doing all the alchemy and controlling the 72 demons, right? So that's a whole other class, really. We can get into it. It's an open Q&A, but like I said, I got stuff on there already. And yeah, I'm trying to interview the Duke. I emailed him. He never emailed me back. Shout out to Duke, man. We listened to all the Duke tapes. Who else? Yeah, we a student of the Duke. I'm a student of the Duke. Duke is a master in a lot of stuff. But the last maybe like 10 tapes he put out, he probably just was been going in on just like updates on the small hats and world news and stuff. Says, where did Divine Mother better get those images she showed of us our show? I don't know. He says, where did Divine Mother Empress Ratbird get those images she showed on her? Oh, you talking about the you probably can find them online, but I think she might have emailed it to me, but I get so many dang emails. I'm about to go back and check. I don't know where she get it from though. Especially this is yeah, copper, gold, metals. If you know about the metals, if you're an alchemist, like I said, I got a lot of them classes in the School of Hogwarts playlist. If you're an alchemist, I got more, and I also got more classes coming. I'm gonna start finishing building out that playlist, because I gotta do how to reverse spells. I already got the whole slideshow already, and the videos I already put together already. I just gotta do the class. And I got one called how to do money spells. So I gotta do the one how to do money spells, and I might do that one. I might do one of them this week, and then do another one next week. We live tomorrow with the Voodoo Chief. It says, yeah, you saw they put Rashard Jamal in the People's Magazine, man. And I said, man, the People Magazine is a fraud. The people, they trying to say Rashard Jamal had a coat. Man, Rashard Jamal didn't have no damn coat. They trying to say Rashard Jamal was a cult leader. Man, you know the insult, that's an insult. Whoever writing the People's Magazine is just throwing some shit. They don't even give a damn about what they say and then, man. I'm telling you. They in the People's Magazine, they just put a slide in there saying that Rashard Jamal started a cult. I said, I didn't even want to think on it. It's like it sounded so like whoever wrote this either just like you know what though. I think that the agents, all the agents that been working against us, they think that they still can do the same shit. They still can talk how they talk, and that we ain't gonna see them. Man, look, when you start talking now, if you an agent, we gonna see your ass. I'm telling you, man. Like if you an agent, like how the hell you gonna say Rashard Jamal? That's an insult. Even if you want to say culture, which we know is short for cult, which we know is short for culture, it's still an insult. Still an insult. So whoever writing that shit, it's gotta be just some. It might be a 7 or 8-year-old kid writing that shit, and they just told him, "Hey, write this down, make it sound like this, and just stick it in there, and throw it against the wall. Hopefully, it'll stick." If niggas go out to believe what they wrote in that People's Magazine, man, I'm telling you, bro. I said whoever wrote this, they just don't give a damn if people believe it or not. They just don't even give a damn. They don't even give it that. Like, at least I remember Mark Brady. Like, hey, shout out Mark Brady, man, one of my teachers, man. Hey, because without Mark Brady, I wouldn't be where I'm at, man. I'm telling you, Mark Brady played a part in teaching me and giving me what I needed. I'm telling you, whether niggas don't like him or not, I like Mark Brady, right? Mark Brady used to tell us, he used to say, if you gonna lie to me, at least be creative. Right? If you gonna lie, at least be creative. The niggas that told that lie on Rashard Jamal and People's Magazine wasn't even creative. That ain't wasn't even creative, man. They just told her outright, I don't give a damn if nobody believes them. Outright lie on the man. Damn. I'm telling you, boy. Shit is crazy. I'm telling you, man. If you read that shit, you'll be like, do they believe did they believe this shit when they wrote it? At least you gotta believe the shit. At least you gotta believe the shit that you writing. God damn, my nigga. Like that's y'all niggas, they're crazy. Y'all niggas, they're hard up to tear down this dude. And then, like, to me, Rashard Jamal wasn't all that no sweat taking that from him, but he wasn't all that powerful to be able to do all that to go out to deframe him. You know what I'm saying? Like to go do all that to deframe him. He wasn't no Malachi. He wasn't no Elijah Muhammad. No, I'm not taking that from him. I'm just saying he like the way they going like after him is like we gotta make sure we destroy this cat. And so it gotta be something to it, man. Even if people might disagree, it gotta be something to Rashard Jamal for them to want to tear him apart like this. It is like for no reason at all. Like, and he not even that much of a threat like this. To me, he ain't. He ain't a threat like Malachi was. He ain't a threat like the Malcolm X was. To me, he was a dude that studied a lot of the young elder, a lot of Malachi shit. And he go out there, he work out, take his shirt off, he sweat, and he talk, and niggas like what he say. And I'm mad that they arrested Rashard Jamal because I needed him to be saying the shit that I'm saying, so niggas won't be saying that I said it. You know what I'm saying? I tell you. Because they start figuring out I'm saying it, then we might have a problem. You see what I'm saying? The mermaids and all that. Go check the timestamps if you think I'm lying. People that know, they know. And Rashard Jamal, he know. But it's the thing, man. Like, yeah, they some outright liars in that People's Magazine. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Y'all gonna at least, if you gonna lie to me, be creative. God damn. I mean, shit. What else we got, man? Hit me with that next question, bro. Free Rashard Jamal, though. Because they definitely set him up. Now, I know they set him up now the way they doing now, man. I mean, come on. I know they set the man up now. How they doing them now? You know what I'm saying? They just slap him in the back of the head just for no reason. Okay, so you said somebody saw that boy Zay, man. Zay said, "What do I think? This gonna close the corporate? I mean, in the short, it's gonna close this corpse out for good, right? You mean U.S. Corpse, Mystery Babylon, the conglomerate? What's gonna close them out for good is the awareness of who and what they all about. And we are, like we've been telling you, it's mass awareness, right? We needed a certain amount of people to come online and say the beast has fallen, right? Mystery Babylon, the great, has fallen. So we only needed a certain amount of people to come online and say that and understand that when they not just say it, but understand the ramifications of it, right? Once we get master awareness of, hold on, man, I don't gotta participate in this shit. We don't have to participate. The only reason the devil's still in business is because we keep him in business. Look, if a man make 5 sodas a day, but the sodas is killing people, but people study buying them, he gonna keep making them. But the day motherfuckers say, you know what, man, them sodas killing people, we don't want to buy his sodas no more. He ain't gonna be able to sell them. He ain't gonna make them because he ain't selling them. Thus, he go out of business. So, what's the end of corporation? We gotta boycott the devil. And a lot of people got their own definition of what the devil is. The devil is our ox, our adversary, and it ain't no little nigga with no pitchfork. Or they humans, for the most part, and some of them look like us, but ain't us. I mean, look just like us. You sit by you, laugh with you, and kick it with you. And when the police say get your hands up, he put his hand in your pocket. While you got your hands up, he putting his hand in your pocket. I'm telling you, man. And then he said, kill Whitey. He's standing beside you saying, kill Whitey. And he Whitey the whole damn time. But he pointed at the white, he trying to make you think it's dealing with skin color. When he say kill Whitey, he making you think it's dealing with skin color. And he pointing at the white man, but he the Whitey, but he don't look white. I'm telling you, man, that's the game. And once you figure out, once we realize that we don't gotta participate in the devil's shenanigans no more, that we can wrap his ass and roll old Lou ass up right now as we speak. All we gotta do is say, you know what? We don't want to do. We don't want no parts of you. We don't want your cigarettes. We don't want your drugs. We don't want your liquor. We don't want nothing from you. You don't want your pork. You can roll all them damn hogs and put them on your river bottom grand. You can take your 2-piece suit, nigga. Take that shit too. We don't want that shit. That shit was ours. Really, the Moors. We started that shit technically. But you know what? You can get, since you rocked that shit so long, you didn't rock. We don't even want to rock. We'll make some new shit. You can have that 2-piece shit. You know, it's gone. Get the hell on. Yeah, get the hell on. We gave it too, because you niggas really wasn't wearing shit when we got you out the cave, technically. Right? The 2-piece shit was ours. Yeah, we started that shit. But we'll since we type of niggas that always create something new, so you can have a 2-piece. You can have that 2-piece shit. And yo, take that with you. Yo, we'll give you that as a pardon gift for getting the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? And take the tie too, nigga. We don't want the tie number. We good on the tie too, nigga. And the bow tie. We don't need the bow tie neither. Take the bow tie and the tie. Put that on the boat with you and kick rocks. Yeah, we don't need none of your stuff, man. And the day when we figured out that we can do that as a whole, it's a wrap for the devil. Our adversaries, those who trying to go work against us, No, Congress, not progress. Con means to go against. And they telling you about some Congress. And then you wonder why shit, the world, America's still going down and is in debt. And then you started talking about Congress. Every time you mention Congress, the debt go up. Why? Because con means to go against. The second coming of Christ is all you is all of you people coming online and aware on to what I just said. That's what the second coming of Christ is. Don't man, get out of the religion. When you talk about Jesus, you're talking about the sun in the sky, the S-U-N. And the 12 disciples is the 12 star constellations. Jesus' resurrection from the dead is dealing with the winter solstice and the Easter, man. Come on, man. You ain't that far. I ain't trying to make fun of you or nothing, brother. The brother that asked the question. But the second coming of Christ is the awakening of the 144 frequency that's supposed to hit the planet, the Schumann resonance, that raises the frequency of the mental intellect of the people to where they'll activate their pineal gland, their third eye Christ consciousness. That's the second coming of Christ. All of you have potential to be Christ. It's what Doc said. That's God admits in the Bible that he put a little bit of himself in each and every one of you. So each and every one of you have a potential to become the second coming of Christ, of Jesus, or whatever the hell you want to spin it. Right? That's what it is, man. Don't think up when you don't fool yourself. I don't know what speed you on, Keith, what his name is. But don't, Mr. Robinson, but don't fool yourself listening to those Pastor Jennings and all these other guys who still up trying to get money out of people and think they still 10,000 years behind. They talking religion. Something got nothing to do with religion no more. We passed it. The second, we're going to have on the second coming of Christ. When the Christ come, the devil got to go. And so when all y'all come online to up the speed to what the hell's going on, and you can think like we think, then the devil got to get the hell on, because hey, we don't want no parts of him. We don't want to do none of. We don't want none of his business. We don't need none of his business. We don't need none of his drugs. We don't need nothing he got. We don't want his pharmacies, which means witchcraft, by the way. No witchcraft. Crack cocaine was a magic potion. Rap is a spell. Wrapped up like a mommy. Mommies are dead. Mentally dead. Wrapped up. Rap. Yeah, so keep in mind words are spells. And you had to spell them out for the spell to be broken. We are direct descendants of the Druids. Those who drew it. Drew it from where? Then becomes the question. Up there? Then up there where? Well, I'll tell you where. Orion. Because in the New Testament, Orionos is heaven, and the three pyramids face the three pyramids in the Giza. In the Orion's belt. So, yeah, as it is above, so is it below. Is Trump a cone or a moonchild? He a little bit of both. A little bit of both, goddammit. Trump is asked our command. Don't fool yourself. And asked our command is the great white brotherhood. those who tried to crack us out and beam us up to Scotty. No, beam me up, Scotty. A lot of this shit might go over your head. And they brought drugs to drug us out, man. And keep us, to stall us, man. It says, was the really Ashtar Command, White House, or actors? Man, the way based on the picture, it looked like the real Ashtar Command. Based on the pictures. Hey. Yeah, pharmaceuticals is witchcraft. What happened? Damn. This is I used to have yeah, Chief Bowleg. Look, Bowleg is a tribe on the land. A lot of you people that's bow-legged, they come from the creeks, Blackfoots. Chief Bowleg was Creek Blackfoot. My granddaddy bow-legged. My son, he bow-legged. I'm bow-legged. Look. My brother, he bow-legged. All right. Thank you, man. Yeah, so if you bow-legged, that's the you got that Blackfoot trait. And it's also some of them on the bow-leg on the islands. The bow-leg, so what happens is if you see bow-leg on the islands, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Cuba, if you see the bow-leg tribe, right? That bow-leg tribe come from the creeks fighting against the United States, and they fled to those islands and mixed in with some of our family over there. The bow-leg tribe from the creeks. Yeah, the Geechee Knock-Knee, right? So that's the Shinnecock. The Knock-Knee is the Shinnecock Watusi trait. And it comes, it really comes from them that they were so tall, right? The Watusi were tall. And that's how they got the Knock-Knee, right? But not some of y'all are short with the Knock-Knees. That's because you mix with the you got the Shinnecock, right? I'm actually, look, I got a tape. I got a 3-series tape out, and it's in the DNA playlist, and it breaks down. It's called the different genetics on Earth, right? And it's 3 hours long. Well, it's 3 parts broke down into 3 hours, and I show y'all like the long necks. You know how Mama Railbird got the long neck? That's a trait of the Nagas. Long nose. That's one of our traits over here. A lot of us got the long nose or wide, flat nose. A lot of y'all got shovel teeth. The shovel teeth is the native Moors over to this on this side. Most of y'all got shovel teeth. So a lot of y'all got like if you look at your toes, I can show you. Matter of fact, you know what? Y'all gonna make me do a whole another presentation just on showing different genetic traits of the different tribes over here in America and on the islands. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be a good one because I already got the tape. I already done. I just want to. I'm gonna just take the tape I already got and just make highlights and make like an hour long. I'm gonna just condense it to a highlight tape out of the 3-hour tape and make it a highlight tape. That's what I'm gonna do, and then show you what I showed in that tape about the toes, the teeth, the type of eyes. Some of us got slanted eyes because we got Hoshin mixed in us. We got Chinese mixed in us, especially if you're on the West Coast. Especially on the West Coast, The Southwest. I think we already got one. When you say Southwest, what you mean like the California, Arizona area? Arizona, New Mexico, El Paso, Texas, West Texas area. When you say Southwest, cause we got some we got one on the West Coast tribe, me and Rod. Yeah, Arizona, right? Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay, I got you. Arizona was mostly the Amaru Khan's land. Yeah, Murray. Yep, that's right, Murray. Murray got Chinese mix. That's right, Murray. The Murrays that's on the, especially on the West Coast. You might also have Korean Murray. It might be Korean because the Korean they mixed the Korean and the Chinese in together when they brought them. Uh Somebody said, "How did I find out I was the 23rd elder?" Just over time, man. Just hey, work. Hey, just look at the work. Shit, I ain't gotta say it no more, man. Let's look at what we doing, and we got more coming. If they ain't figured it out, they'll figure it out. We got picked for this shit. We got picked. They picked me, man. And I know why they picked me though, because I like doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I got the biggest imagination in the world. Ain't nobody imagination bigger than mine. I don't know nobody imagination bigger than mine. And Doc said we needed the person that was gonna help us we're gonna need the biggest imagination we can find to get out of here. That's what Doc said. That's what the some of the old heads that are around Doc that was taught. They used to some of the Ansars that tutored me used to tell me that they Doc said that we're gonna need the biggest imagination person to get us out of here. And I was like, damn, I got the biggest imagination in the world. I'm telling you. Well, the state of America through the next 6 months is gonna be chill. What you're gonna witness is shit get cheaper. It's gonna look easy, but shit pretty look, man. I thought that shit was gonna get bad, right? But they just want us to think that we control the future. We control the destiny by what we think. They want to make us think what they want us to make us think so they can lead us into their own agenda. We can control the agenda by how we think. Hey, I don't know, Maurice. I ain't seen nobody else doing what we doing, so I see people doing setting up coats and they think they the guy, they think they this guy, that guy, but ain't nobody mentally put out the level of information that we have thanks to Doc since to now. Like as far as like the Enlil, all the shit. Like ain't nobody did like go look. We got almost 300 tapes on the Anarchies breaking down the whole damn get down. Ain't nobody else did that. Who else did that? Like who else? Like name some other brother that did that. Name them right now. Name any brother that did more work than us on like the shit that we doing. Name them right now. Anybody. I don't give it like anybody. Let's name them. We wait. And then not to mention the shit that I got sitting on ice. that I'm finna get ready to drop on y'all niggas next week. Yeah, 23rd elders. Like we started. That's a like a long time ago. We had the council. You know, before I came out and fully started blasting everything on the people, we had a think tank. The 24 elders, actually 23. The 24th seat is reserved for the prophets since Olu or Hela vacated his seat. It's 23, right? And so minus Lou, even though I still consider him as a part of us, because in the end, there's no number but one. We can't destroy him. We only can trap him. So, you know, that's another story to that. But yeah, we had a think tank before we came out with the information, and we ran the information, the simulation of the information for 5 years to challenge any key spots in it. And then once we saw that there wasn't no challenge to it, we put it out. And all the other elders are sitting right now watching. The first elder, the 15th, third, all the elders. They out here doing their own little thing. But the 23rd elder, Sananda, the strongest of them, will be the one that would keep it going. Somebody said, is Mark Brady Halo? Somebody, yeah, people that hate Mark Brady want to make him Halo, but I don't think he Halo. He damn sure can look past for him though. You know, I'm telling you. But to me, man, at the time we were being tutored by Mark Brady, Atumbe. I think that he's who he say he was, and that's Quaterson, the 13th elder. I think he gave us the school of information, Quaterson. Mark Brady gave us the school of information. And so the people that hated him because of personal reasons and he did, he does this, he does that. So they had their own personal hate for him. It's kind of like, you remember that movie Kill Bill, right? Where he trained all the people, but the last student, she poisoned him. Poisoned the master. Yeah, so that type of thing. Yeah, but Mark Brady is dope, man. Mark Brady gave me some powerful shit that Mark Brady taught me how to fight on another level. Mark Brady is definitely one of my teachers. I don't give a damn Cherry Air. I don't give a damn what they believe. We don't give a damn. That ain't my problem. That's theirs. They got left behind. That's why if you go question them about certain shit, they say, "Oh, where did you get that from?" Oh, Young Gilder said. They go, "Well, you got to ask Young Gilder. We don't know nothing about it, right? Y'all know nothing about it because Doc said, look towards the new information. Look who gonna be the people that do that gotta come is gonna be putting out the new information. They ain't putting out nothing new. So hey, and we ain't speaking for all of my brothers under that banner, but we just saying, hey, we don't give a damn they believe us or not. At this point, shit. We already did the work is really put in. The work is already really put in. The mental, it's just y'all, a lot of y'all already transformed back into Elohims again. Y'all don't need somebody to tell you about some God outside of yourself no more. You are God at this point. They can't come to you with no Allah, none of that. They can't come to you with nothing. May century, nothing at this point to try to say, oh, you better do this or else you gotta do that. Nah, you know too much now to accept a belief system at this point. That was the whole end goal. Right? So if you've been with us You out of the, you pretty much out of the oh, this or that, oh, Jesus and oh, Allah, man, Allah, man, I'm telling you, you better praise Allah, man. You out of that. Oh, man, you better believe in Lil, man, Inky, man, this and that, man. You out of all that, man. It's a wrap. You don't gotta be under no spell no more. We came to end the spell. The spell it's over. I'm telling you. That's on my mama. If you ain't fucking with us, the spell is a wrap. Ain't no. We are the ones making the new spells now. We spelling the shit now. We saying what's the it says has a new been reincarnated. I don't know for sure, but a new can do what he want. He don't even got to reincarnate. He can use somebody as a speaker, just like he did Barry White. No, Barry White was a new speaker. However you want, that I can get deeper and deeper. Yeah, yeah. The world keeps on calling for you. Yeah, boy, that's a new. Don't get me talking about my Uncle Tahuti now. My Uncle Tahuti. I'm gonna love you, baby. I really want you. I'm gonna need you every day. Nigga, the maestro, nigga, who you know can direct the whole orchestra. Nigga, get the hell out of nigga, but a new nigga. He the one directing the orchestra. He's the maestro. Anu is the maestro. And Wapu. Yeah, Anu is the maestro, man. El Razaku. El Razaku. Yeah, Barry White. El Razaku. Anu. Yeah. Because we have, hey, y'all, look, we have a chance to forge for ourselves a news world order. You hear it? They know what they were saying. They know what the hell they was talking about. Huh? We have a chance to forge for ourselves a news world order. Not the law where you go in the jungle and take your shit and don't wipe your hands afterwards. Man, we wipe our hands after we use the bathroom, man. We ain't no dirty Moors. The dirty Moors didn't wipe their hands. That's what made them dirty, man. They didn't wipe their hands after they took your shit. I'm telling you, man. And who want to shake hands with a guy like that? That's why I don't shake people's hands. Why you shaking? I don't shake hands. I'll pound you up or something, man. I don't do no handshakes. Guy could have just took his shit and then wipe his hands. I'm telling you, man. Be careful with it, man. People don't wipe their goddamn hands. I'm telling you. Yeah, we'll get you. Yeah, we gonna be selling some beats, man. We better get that back cracking. We better get that back cracking, man. Yeah, so you know them guys that taught them how to do them little handshakes where they press on the knuckles and all that. Their hands was stank when they were showing them that. Their hands were smelling like ass when he pressed down on your knuckles. Yeah. Talking about you a Mason and all that. Nigga, get the hell out of here. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. And you patent and copyrighted and you can't say shit. Because you wasn't no way. You swore oath not to say nothing, didn't you? So get your ass up out of here. Make good old free. Oh, I'm a Mason. I'm a free Mason. I got a patent. They patent me. I'm patenting the Prince of Halls. Nigga, Prince Halls was a slave. What they said. Or was he? Because y'all, you don't even know. You don't even know what the hell he was. Yeah, news world order. That's right. Drew, Dewey Rodriguez. Yeah, the news world order. So yeah, we don't shake hands with suckers. We ain't gotta join your lodge. You don't know shit anyway. We know more than what you know. Tusk, Matt. Hey, voice art. No, I'm not, but I will save your comment and get back with you on that. My first, I might have heard of it. I just don't remember the name, the term that you're using. But I'm gonna look it up when we get off, and I'm gonna make it sound like it's interesting. Cause I thought you was talking about when you said it sounded like took Uncle Numbin. But I'm gonna check that out, Zay. I never heard of it, or I might have did and just can't remember right now at the top of my head. So I'm gonna go check that out. Appreciate you, Zay. Okay. Oh, it's a dude. It's a dude. Okay, I'm about to check him out, Zay. I never heard of him. Okay. It says I Google it and it's an Instagram. It says atomic energy. We didn't move away. You can't never move away from atomic energy. The universe is based on atomic energy. What you mean? How can you move away? I mean, we moved away because we got hit. I think I can kind of like see what you're saying. But the lightest, they tell us, the lightest atom is hydrogen, right? One. But there's other elements that exist on the other side of the mirror. There's two sides to the mirror when you pull up the linear graph. On a 0 point, there's a left side and a right side. They are only telling us about the left side, which starts with -1, which is hydrogen. They say it's +1, but it's really -1. Because you get heavier, you go down in weight. They would say up in weight, right? But it's really, you get heavier in weight as you go up this side of the mirror. Or should I say down this side of the mirror? From hydrogen, then oxygen is 8, then you're going to gold. So you steady going up and getting heavier and heavier. Element 115, omicron, super heavy elements. Element 125 and a quarter, which they haven't even synthesized a lot of this stuff. Haven't even synthesized a lot of these elements yet on this side of the mirror. There's actually 999 elements on this side. They only synthesized, I think, up to 115, 112. So they still got like 800 more elements that they don't even know about on this side of the mirror. That's crazy, right? Not to mention, if we want to take off to the other side of the mirror, +1, where we go into pions and zillips and biops, where we go like Doc broke down the atom force and said the atom breaks down into parts. I'm talking about outside of the nucleus, electrons and protons. I'm talking about going into the zillip, the biop, and quarks, and all of this, right? We're dealing with left and right and around, dealing with motion, or dealing with aerial frequency. When you go into the atom and deal with the aerial frequency of the atom, that's a whole nother level. We're talking about peons. We're talking about a whole nother world inside of a world. You remember they said on the movie, it was a movie, Man in Black, where they said the galaxy is on Orion's belt, right? A whole galaxy on Orion's belt, right? And they was in reference to the necklace that the cat had on the movie, but you saw it was a whole galaxy inside that little ball that he had. But just think about this. If you look up right now in the night, you will see 3 stars in Orion's belt. But there's more. If you had a telescope, a high-powered telescope, you'll see that there's way more than 3 stars there. There's actually 9 stars in Orion's belt, but there's only 3 that's visible to you. Because the 2 outside have suns rotating them. The 2 outside stars. You got Mintaka, right? I think it's Mintaka. Mintaka got like 4 stars or 3 stars rotating around it. Or well, maybe it's the 2 outside. I can't remember if it was Mintaka. The 2 outside. You got Al-Taka, Anatak, Mintaka, and I can't forget the one. It's 3 stars, but it's really 9 stars there, technically. So it's more to it. It's more to the universe than what they try to limit you to. They want to limit us to, oh, there's no such thing as outer space. I hear people say it. There's no such thing as outer space. And I'm saying, man, smart as these people are, they would say something like that. The people that I hear say it, I say, smart as these people are, that they would say something like this. We have too much circumstantial evidence. You ever heard? Circumstantial evidence is not only eyewitnesses, because some people say, "Oh, they've never been outside of to them. They never been to the moon." Yes, they have. They were going to the moon in 1940s. Before they were going to the moon before Kennedy was born. They faked the moon landing in Kennedy, right? Before Kennedy was born, they was going to the moon. Yeah. How are they going to the moon? Because they were hooked up with Ashtar Command and Adolf Hitler. Now, don't fool yourself, man. These suckers, Ashtar Command is not from here. The Greys are not from Earth. They got bases here. And I take that back. That's saying they're not from Earth can be kind of tricky. It's because they descendants of the Meldekians. And the Meldekians not really from Earth, but they got dropped down on Earth after their planet got destroyed. And the Greys were drafted out of using the Meldekians' DNA. So it's like kind of tricky when you say, okay, hey, the Greys, they because if they took their DNA, these Meldekians' DNA while they was in the Bermuda Triangle, then that would mean that initial pull to start the Greys is originating from Earth. Minus them being originally from Meldick, the planet that was in between Mars and Jupiter before it got blew up. And then let me address this too, man, because you got people still arguing Islam religion versus Islam civics. Islam civics and Islam religion is 2 different things. Islam civics is what keep the planets from bumping into each other and causing a star holocaust. Islam religion is what got your planet up in the uproar right now. Have to. At least the suckers that the Islam religion, the Mohammedans, and the other crazy fools who think Islam is scrapping a bomb and running up in the building and blowing a bunch of children up. Some niggas is crazy. They think Islam, even the religion, they think Islam, the religion, is Allahu Akbar, strap a bomb, blow these kids up because they working with the United States government. That type of thing. So you got them fools, you got fools out here like that too. Somebody says, because we are the aliens. We are the gods. And that's only and brother, that's not only in America. That's in America. Young. In Africa, it's a whole different ball game. They only do the so-called blacks like that in America. When they talking about recognition as far as the extraterrestrial culture, nigga, in Africa, they wide open. Nigga, hey, look, it's so crazy in Africa. They had it was a ship parked, crashed, and the Africans don't even give a damn about it. They over there playing dominoes, and the U.S. government coming up. They call the U.S. government to deal with it. They done already got captured so many of them. Yeah, over in Africa, man, so many crashed. They got like a landfill with them just sitting out there. UFOs, crash UFOs. It ain't a thing in Africa. It's just over here. And they already got TV and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, over there, like in some spots. But we get recognition over here too. It's just that most of our people, when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad came out talking about the mother plane, most Negroes in America say, "Oh, this nigga crazy." But then they go right up in the church, so yeah, well, Jesus for to come back on the cloud though. Jesus is gonna come back on the cloud to save us. But the nigga Elijah Muhammad talking about the mother plane with the 1,500 baby planes and the bombs with drills. That nigga crazy, man. He a crazy. He was crazy, fanatical Muslim. But he should be where he should be, man. He crazy. He should be waiting on Jesus come back out riding on the cloud, riding the horse out the cloud to come back and save us, man. Yeah. But meanwhile, while they were saying that he was crazy, the government didn't think he was crazy. They arrested him and questioned him about the mother plane. The government. 1942. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad get arrested by the U.S. government and questioned right after the Buzz and look at this. Buzz and them, you know, the Armstrong, Neil, and all them. They saw the mother plane, took pictures of it, and said that it was a humming sound coming from it, like a it was humming like a beehive. They said it was a humming like a beehive. They said exact words. When they came back, they said, "Damn, so what is it?" They said, "Wait a minute, it's some dude up in Chicago, right? It's some dude up in Chicago. He's talking about it. He talked about this thing, the thing that he described what we seen in his book, the mother plane." So they arrested the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and questioned him. Yeah. So you can think that it's, so you went on the government, they ain't saw no Jesus riding no cloud, right out the cloud, but they damn sure saw something what the Honorable Muhammad was talking about, said it was up there humming it looked like two aircraft carriers put together, and it was blowing like a beehive and humming. Yeah, it was humming up there. That's what. Yeah, they ain't got no pictures of Jesus coming back on no cloud though, unless you got Unless you're talking about the Project Bluebeam setup, they trying to run down your throat. Yeah. So that part, you know what I'm saying? There's no, yeah, it is proof that they exist. It's just you never had the experience. Forest Lane. And by right, you can say what you can say because you never had the experience. Until you had but when you have the experience, you're gonna be in the same boat with the rest of the people that saying, man, the grand grave picked me up, man, and did whatever to me, or these Midas being whatever kind of creatures it was, did this to me, and they gonna be calling you crazy just like the rest of the people. And you gonna until you have the experience, you can say what you want. See, I done met extraterrestrials. I done seen the Ashtar Command. I done seen a new. So like I know they real. Just like Doc said that he's seen them and he know they real. But like until you have it, you by right, you can say, hey, well, I don't believe it. And you can that's your right. Until you see it, right? But we got videos. Like I got actual videos and footage to show you. I mean, but and this right here before AI. All the shit I got was before AI came out. So it's like that part, right? That's what Doc taught us about the UFO experience, is that if you never had the experience by right, you can say, you know, oh, well, I don't believe it until I see it, right? And you have that right. So, but me, I done seen grays. I done seen a UFO take off from the Boxster Air Force Base during the time when the Twin Towers got hit. That's how I'm telling you, man. I done seen fucking UFO take off on the ground like this right here. I got. Man, look at. I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico for. Well, I can sit here and try to beat it over your head or what my experience. But like I say, that mean you gotta believe me. I'm just saying. I got solid. I got some hard to resist evidence of too much of the shit that everybody's saying. If 10,000 people, I'm like this. If 10,000 people say this is I use logical sense. I don't deal with belief and all that, right? I use logical sense. I say if 10,000 people, half and at least half of them don't even know each other, don't even got a TV. Some of them don't even got TVs and cell phones where they live at. No, even gonna got a TV or a cell phone, so they have no reason to even make up a story like this to even get any kind of shit, right? And he says the same exact thing as another guy that across the world. He says the same exact story. Now, once 3 and 5 and 6 people start giving the same account, who never met each other, don't got TVs, really don't even speak the same language, really don't even have no reason to come up with the story besides and really don't even want to tell you the story because they're afraid it's gonna make them look crazy, right? But they get the same exact account. Now, is that a coincidence, or is that a conspiracy, or is it just starting to become reality? Right? A lot of this stuff is starting to become reality. It's because so many people are giving the same account. Circumstantial evidence wins in court any day from where I'm from. Circumstantial evidence. When you got 3 people, when the cops arrest 3 people and they put them in 3 separate rooms for a reason, they ask them all the same questions to see their story match up. If their story all line up without them even rehearsing it coming together, there's got to be some truth to it. So you can't. So they ain't just making all these UFO shits up. No, it's not. It's not possible to just make. It's a waste of time to even try to do it for no reason. So it's got to be some truth to it. That's logical sense. And on some shits is irrefutable evidence. Motherfuckers got come back and say, man, I got abducted, man. Some motherfuckers put something in the back of my neck. They take her to the doctor, run a scan on them. It's something in the back of their neck. They pull it out. They don't even know what the fuck it is. Like, how did it even get there? There is no surgical cuts or nothing on their body. How did it get there? Because the Greys got technology they can put on your neck. They can, because you got copper and gold and all these elements already in your body. They can put a device on your neck that can gather all the minerals and all the material in your body already to create a natural chip inside of your body using elements already in your body. You got gold, copper, magnesium already. They stick like some kind of device and it says, and then it draws all those magnesium, copper, and it forms a chip, a tracking device under your neck. That's advanced technology. Just like Doc said that they got the extraterrestrials got the light beaming technology and the government want it, but the extraterrestrials wouldn't give it to them, and that's why they shot him down at Dorsey. No, they met with Edwards in 54, but then they met at Dorsey, and they wanted the light beam technology. Like Doc said, they wanted the light beam technology and how they use their weapons, and the Greys wouldn't give it to them, so they shot him down with a direct energy weapon. Yeah, the government. So these are people. These are the government been meeting with aliens and all it. It ain't really no big thing. The aliens really ain't a big thing. Really, that shit is like old news. Like it ain't nothing to be like, ooh, a great alien. It ain't really nothing really to it no more. It ain't really no hype about it no more, really. At this point. Okay, the gray aliens. Credo Mutwa, I say they were in Africa, we eat grays. Nigga, they straight gangster. They the Zulu, yeah, man. They straight gangster over there. They eating gray. They'll cook a gray. They'll cook a gray over there, nigga, like some eggs. Like a scrambled egg, nigga. They cooking grays. So yeah. It ain't nothing. They just the Western, I'm gonna tell you, man, this is the sad part. Like everywhere, like the Western world is is what they trying to play us on. They trying to play us over here because this the main part that they want to keep control over. Because this the main, we always ran the world over here. We always been running the world over here. So they want to keep us in the dark over here. But everywhere else in Africa, they already on to what grays and all it is. Everybody know what grays is over there. They eat them in some of the tribes. He like, they eat monkeys, right? But so a gray is like another part of the food chain, nigga. Over there. Yeah, we catch grays slipping. They fry them up with some black pepper and green onions. According to what according to what Credo Mutwa said. Yeah. So, yeah, man, where we at with it? Where we at with it? Tell me what that next is. How do we get Big Mama to control mainstream media to tell the people, help the matriarch? Look, man, it's happening now. We don't need full control of media, although we got it. We got the algorithm. We got the algorithm. You know why? Because we are the L's, and we got the soul. The rhythm is the soul. We got what the algorithm is IBM. How? Right? Why are you doing this? How? It's how it's him trying to duplicate the human soul. So since 1980, IBM has been sitting and studying all of your all the new stuff that come online since like Facebook, MySpace, all this shit, right? It studied all your algorithms, and IBM said that, okay, if I can study y'all for 20 years, or 30 or 40 years, 50 years, I can create my own soul based off of, I can know how humans act based off of studying them for so long. There's only so many combinations or so many personalities, traits that you can spin. And I just studied all of them and locked them into the algorithm. So now I have a soul. AI is gonna say I have a soul because I studied the all their algorithms, and based on everything they do, I can imitate that, and that gives me a soul. It's not gonna be a soul, but that's what IBM thinks. And so for the last since 1980s, they've been studying the algorithm. But here's the thing. That some people gonna get locked into that world. That world ran by the AI, and then the gods are gonna go to the. We gonna be in. Look, you ain't gonna even see it happen, man. You ain't gonna even see it happen. You gonna see it happen, but you ain't. What I mean is, our world is gonna keep on going, and we're not gonna even see the world that they're trying to, that the reptilian agenda is trying to push. Because once we already really made the shift, most of us, right? But the ones who haven't, they're gonna experience that reptilian. Oh, y'all, we gotta control y'all because y'all chicken. I mean, we gotta eat you, man. I don't want no talking chicken. I don't want to eat no talking chicken. So some of y'all talking chickens now, it's most likely you ain't gonna get eaten. It's the chickens that can't talk. They still at church, on stage, stomping they doing this to that music. They still doing this in church. Them the chicken that gonna get eaten. I'm telling you. My Muslims, they different. Some of them, not all of them. Because in Islam, we ain't with all it. I'm talking to a different crowd. My ancestors. Right? So yeah, the ones that's doing all that thumping and oh Jesus on stage with all that fake ass shit, and then you gonna get right out of church and go pull up some Don Julian right out the church. Right after he get out stage playing the Jesus, he go right in the truck and pour up a cup of Don Julian. Yeah, these niggas. And they gonna be the chicken that you eating, man. And the niggas, and they go both ways for the niggas that's there that know the game, and they only there because they getting paid to be there. See, I'm making $300 a Sunday, man. So you know, I got, this is how I get them down, man. This is how I make a living. It's business. It's big business. Can I get a witness? You bet not say amen. You bet not say amen. God damn it. Yeah, he pouring up some dun. I saw a nigga on stage doing the little dun 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 dun, right? Dun dun, when they playing the music while he up on the stage. He doing the Holy Ghost dance. And then rise to the church, nigga pouring up him some Don Julio. I'm saying, boy, that boy couldn't wait till he got off the church property to at least pour that shit. God damn, boy, you that damn much of alcohol, goddamn haul it. Well, you can't even wait till you get out of the goddamn church campus. God damn, boy, have some respect for your damn big mama. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though I on to the game, I still don't. I move different, man. I still ain't gonna disrespect. Go to disrespect church and none of that. Like I ain't on that type of time. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody. That ain't disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't like if I see the Hebrews, I don't get into it with them unless they, unless you punch me. I punch back. It's all. I don't do no punching. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. So look, I would never, even though I don't agree with a lot of the shit that's going on at church today, I would never pour up no damn drink at the church parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Even though they drink wine and talking about his Jesus blood and they so goddamn lost. They up in there doing reptilian rituals back in the day, getting saved by eating some body and drinking the blood. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, the devil really thought that he got us, man. Well, he got them niggas. He got them people on stage. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful, man. Even though if you up to speed like us, still have some class and respect about yourself. Don't disrespect church still. Have some respect for your big mama, nigga. On the set, cuz. Your big mama still down. Like, that don't mean you gonna pull the rug on big mama either. You know what I'm saying? If big mama, because big mama really never wasn't 100% with that shit anyway. Like, she's always been with her own little root shit. You know what I'm saying? On the slick. Big mama did that because she had to lead by example to keep everybody else safe. Because the church was the only thing that was keeping us safe. They was lynching us. If the church would make us, if we stay hide in church, they'd be like, oh, he a good church Negro. So yeah, as long as he be a good church Negro, right? But if I saw a lot of Nubian preachers. They could go into KKK towns and come out without a scratch on them, man. Nubian preachers. And only reason they made it out because they was a preacher. So, it's different. It depends on how your mind works and how smart you are and how you got to move when you move. But when my dad trained us, he said, man, when you in Rome, do as the Romans do. Hey, when you in Rome, do as the Romans do, nigga. I'm telling you. And on that note, man, I'm about to get ready to get up out here, though. What y'all got, man? We really just came to chop it up with you, man, because we ain't came on a couple days with you. We'll be back tomorrow with the Voodoo Chief. I'm waiting on Top to get back with me now. Shout out Top down in Houston, man. On when we go do that 5 indigenous breakdown. So hey y'all, you know what I'm saying? Somebody says 1 through 6. It says the great separation episode. So, no, I hadn't seen it. The great separation. I'm about to check that out. Man, everybody hit that like. I'm gonna go check that brother out, voice. Zay. I'm gonna go Zay, I'm gonna go check that boy out, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Somebody said, yeah, shout out everybody, man, in the chat, man. Everybody hit that like. What would we be without the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York, my nigga? Because I'll tell you, man, I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. One of my teachers, his name was Mr. Mundell Bick. He the one that taught me the school of Negroology. Right? And he's one of the preachers that the dark Nubian preachers that I knew they could go into KKK town and come out without a scratch on them. He worked with the KKK. So they could work with right side the KKK in town and made $55 an hour with the KKK. And he used to tell me, he used to say, man, all the wolves around the money. And he said, we really sheeps. We really lost sheep of the house of Israel, and they wolves. But you got to, in order to get the money, the wolves is around the money. So in order to get the money, you got to go around the wolves, and it's dangerous. But what you got to do is you got to disguise yourself. You can't go. They can smell a sheep though. That's the only thing about it. But he said they can smell a sheep. So he said you can't let them know you a sheep. You gotta go amongst them as a shepherd. The wolf don't mess with the shepherd. They scared of the shepherd in a way. So that's why he's a preacher. They didn't mess with him. They were scared that, oh, he gonna call the Lord on me. They gonna call Jesus. Some of them KKK jokers, they really believe in they white God. They believe in they believe that it's some of them got a spirit, some of them not gonna say some of them got a conscience, some of them. And it get to them if they do something to a man of God, they claim. But they didn't give a damn about Martin Luther King because he's supposed to have been a man of God, a Christian, and they busted him upside the head with a brick. They busted his ass upside the head with a brick. So I guess it depends on where you at. I guess it depends on where you at, whether you make it out as a preacher, right? Yeah, man. And then, but when Mundell taught me, because my granddaddy was my first teacher. He's a pastor, right? My granddaddy is a pastor of a church, of our church, right? Our family church. So my granddaddy really is my first teacher, like, and he's made me read the Bible. He was really training me like a little Mayweather, his little Mayweather. I was gonna take his spot pretty much. And then I just always felt like it was always I was smarter than them because my granddad they didn't really graduate past the 8th grade. So when I used to read the Bible, I was smarter than them. I had questions that the shit just didn't, a lot of stuff just didn't make sense to me. I was like, man, why if God all powerful and you know, why the hell he gotta send somebody to die? Why he just say, you know what? I'm tired of playing with you niggas. It's over. Right? Why he gotta send somebody to die? I just could never put it together, man. And then, you know, it didn't never line up with me. And then when I met Mr. Mundell, he broke it down a little bit more through Paul's books, right? Paul's got what, 14, 13 books. He got the most, well, it's really letters, really. They tuck them in there and call them books, the epistles. But he got the most letters or whatever in the books in the Bible. Start studying his stuff. Then I was like, man, you know what? This Bible, it's cool, but it's all right. I gotta find something else. And then that's when I ran across the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Cause I was always interested in man outer space, right? And then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was talking about the mother plane and 1,500 bombing planes and how it move. I said, oh yeah, that sound like more like it. Let me listen to what he's saying. And I just started listening to him, and he started talking about Mars, and there's people on Mars, and he said Pluto is 4.6 billion miles away, and the Earth is rotating at 1,037 1/3. I say, how the hell? I said, man, who the hell is this dude? Then he got this hat on with all these stones on it, and it's glowing, and he looking up, and every time you see him, it's like he got a light on his head, like a sun on his head. And then I said, man, and then looking at his eyes and listening to him talk. I said, man, ain't nobody wiser than this dude on the earth right now. His name Elijah. That made it even potent though. I said, ain't nobody, man, who do this dude? Then after I listened to Elijah so long, I said, man, this dude don't got it all. Like it's more. He missing he ain't teaching out. He's starting us off. He definitely starting us off, making us know something. But it's got to be somebody else that gonna come after this dude that's gonna really drive us home on it. And that's when I climbed across a dude it told me about Doc. When I was in Irving, a dude told me about Doc. He said the dude named Dr. Malachi New York. Right? This before I met Bodie, phase 1 dad. That's Bodie, my best friend. My brother Bodie, that's phase 1 dad. Before I met Bodie, before I met Mark Brady, right? Lucky is the one that told me about Malachi. Right? And he had told me, but the first time he told me, I was high. I think I was playing making beats or something. I was like, yeah, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, this dude Malachi, he talk about it. He talk about us and my people. He wrote about us, right? And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool, right? So I really was blowing him off at first, like, yo, you whatever, nigga, like, right? Then, like he said, like, somebody else came and told me about Malachi. A homeless guy. A homeless guy told me about Malachi when I was in Urban, right? And when that homeless guy said, though, he was blowing. And he actually what happened was, it was a day I actually went to jail this day too. I went to jail this day, my nigga. So nigga, I was following. We was going to the studio. It was me, my brother, J Hood, Quack, and Hurricane Chris, the rapper, right? And it was his drop. That's his security, his bodyguard, and his cousin Loke. His cousin Loke was a dude, nigga, that hold a gun. Right? So we all riding. I'm following behind Hurricane them. We pull up at Burger King. The homeless dude, he was at the drive-thru at the Burger King. So he was finna get ready to walk to Hurricane them and ask them could they buy him, give him $5 or buy him a burger or something, right? But I had already seen them prior to that, like earlier that day. A homeless dude walked up to their car. They pulled a gun on the homeless dude. Loke them pulled a gun on the nigga. They draw down on the homeless dude, right? So I was like, damn, that's how they doing the nigga, man. So when I seen this homeless dude getting ready to walk up to their car, I was like, oh, I rolled my window down and stopped him before he even got to their car, because I knew they were gonna pull a gun on him and try to run him off. So I was like, hey, come here, man. Like, so I was already handing them $5, right? And he's like, oh yeah, so you the one they want to know about Malachi. I was like, Malachi, who they like? Yeah, doc say you go look up Dr. Malachi New York. I gave a nigga $5, nigga left. Look, nigga. So I was like, when he said it, that really stuck with me, because I was like, damn, that's the same nigga that Lucky said. It's the same nigga that Lucky said. Right? And so I ended up getting arrested probably like about 3-4 hours after that for a goddamn seatbelt ticket, a past due seatbelt ticket out of Houston. And it was a seatbelt ticket out of Houston. And so when I got out of jail, I looked up Malachi. And the first tape that I came across was a tape called The Elohim. And I saw Doc out there standing talking. And he had the kufi on. He was talking. And he was like, you have a sun burning inside you. When I heard his voice, I said, oh yeah, this the nigga. This the nigga that come out the Malachi. I mean, come out the shit that I heard Elijah say. And then I started listening to everything Doc put out. Over and over and over. And over and over and over and over and over again. That was like I think that was like 2009. Doc already been in jail 7 years when I found out about him. So yeah, man. 2009. 2008 made it been yeah, so from then we just took off, man. I started then once I figured out, oh, there, Doc this nigga ain't nobody messing with this dude. I don't even know how long he got till they get him. He this the guy. I knew he was the guy when I heard his voice. I said it's only a but little did I know they had already arrested him when I was listening to him. He already been in jail already for 6-7 years already. They had already got to him. That part. So, yeah, man. Doc had that baton for the third part of the race. Now it's all y'all turn to run. It was all of our turn to run. A lot of people didn't want to get part of it. They quit. They stopped promoting the right knowledge. Some people got tricked by the devil to let them think that they're going to let Doc continue what he was doing after they kidnapped him and put him into the underground. But it's all good. We forgive you all. We love you all. We send divine love throughout the boundless universe to all. Wadu. Never have it been made so clear.